Didn't know there is lore behind each and every one of my videos. Gay cinematic universe, that is true. That is what it is. I'm gonna call it that.
The GCU, the Gay Cinematic Universe. What are the connections between these videos, and are they in the same reality? Well, they are in the same reality, and they are connected. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Today I'm going to give a thorough explanation on how the GCU works and the many intertwined concepts and lore. So let's get into this. Okay, everyone knows the lore of each individual video by now. Muffin Sus Remix is obviously Bad Boy Halo's love letter to Skeppy. Stay Calm Sus Remix is obviously the FNAF characters want to frick the security guard really bad. No Mercy Sus Remix, obviously they're all in an orgy and they can't handle the pressure. It's Me Sus Remix is obviously same as the Stay Calm Sus Remix, a little more intense. Revenge Sus Remix is Steve running from the creepers, but then he comes back more powerful than ever and ready for that steamy creamy. Creamy underwear is obviously just the gummy bear, but he's in love with all of that creamy underwear and all of that creamy stuff. And Femboy Forever is obviously all of the girls are femboys instead, and they're still obsessive with you, but just a little more intense, if you know what I'm saying. So, I feel like everyone knows that by now. But what everyone doesn't know is how each video is connected to each other. How does the lore connect? And that's what we're getting into. So, thing is, not every Sus Remix is out in the public by now, other than like SoundCloud, but that got removed, meaning that most of that is away from the public, so most people can't access that. So, in other words, that means the lore is going to be a little choppy and hard to get through. But as soon as those are re-uploaded, that means we'll all know the lore in a perfect sense, in a perfect order. But we can work with what we have so far. The thing about the Muffin Sus Remix is it's kind of weird. See, it's obviously the start to the GCU, in the sense that that's where everything mainly starts, for what we know of right now. But the thing is, Bad Boy Halo in this video isn't aware of everyone else. He's not really, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of in his own little bubble right now. He's on his own little island telling Skeppy his love for him. So we aren't really going to talk too much about him. He can stay in his own little bubble. Just know that he is in the same universe as the other ones, so they could interact at some point. They just haven't yet. The thing about the Stay Calm Sus Remix is, it introduces a lot of lore. That's where like a ton of lore in the GCU starts, because obviously FNAF has a ton of lore in the first place, but this just amplifies it times 10. There's just so much going on in this, and it started a lot. From a lore standpoint of this, it could have started everything. Now, I could ramble all day about the GCU version of the FNAF universe, but I'm not. I'm just gonna say what's needed to let you know how they intertwine with the other videos. Now, the animatronics are run on Gemnant, the gay version of Remnant, which plays a huge role in most of these videos. For instance, in the Revenge Sus Remix, the creepers are chasing Steve, which are obviously just giant green Moby Huges, and they are run on Gemnant, because the Gemnant makes inanimate objects such as Moby Huges to come to life, henceforth how the animatronics work and all of that. So I guess you could say it is a pretty big part. In the Gummy Bear Sus Remix as well, he's run on Gemnant as well, because he's obviously a gummy bear. He's not supposed to be alive, but since he's run on Gemnant, it's fine. Also, Gemnant is not nut, but it has similar properties, so it's very important not to get them confused. Also, it's important to note that Gemnant is not the only source of gay power, because you see, everyone in these universes is run on that. Everyone in this universe is, besides the security guard. But that has more to do with the FNAF GCU lore. So, it is still a remaining mystery why the security guard isn't. The thing about the way these are intertwined is, Gemnant isn't just started from Gaytrap / William Clappin, which is the gay version of Springtrap / William Afton. I digress. It is kind of just a thing that you can find. It's like a thing that's out in the wild. The thing about Gay Trappist / William Clappen is he's the one who mainly found it, and he's the one who started the whole FNAF part of the GCU. But the other parts are kind of more started by chance. Like the gummy bears, for instance, it's kind of like a Godzilla situation with nuclear waste. It's kind of like he found the Gemnant and it's like a gummy bear was dropped into it type of thing, like a vat of acid almost. So that's how it works. Now, there's another connection other than the Gemnant, such as the Doki Doki Forever Sus remix and the No Mercy Sus remix are actually intertwined in the sense that the characters have met each other before. See, all of the femboys from Doki Doki have previously been in an orgy with the Overwatch gang. So it is technically they have been intertwined. It's just they've met once before. And the thing is, the Doki Doki characters got tired of that, and they had to find someone new, and that's where you come in. So, I guess you could say they both kind of started each other, because the Doki Doki characters kind of went a little too harsh on the other ones, and they couldn't handle it. They're trying to find someone new who can. So they are connected. Now, this is an interesting one. See, the Revenge Sus remix, the Creepers as Moby Huges, giant green Moby Huges, are actually Skeppies. They belong to Skeppy. It was a gift from Bad Boy Halo to him, and a couple of them may or may not have been touched by Gemnant. It is still unknown how, but they have, meaning they have come to life and they're chasing after Steve, but neither of them are aware of this, so it's very interesting. But yeah, that's just a tiny glimpse into the GCU lore and how some of them are connected. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Bye.